Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel, I hope. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Golden Bachelorette. Off balance. Joan and Chock's balance challenge antics could be a sign they're still trying to squash the showman's rumors. Stars of the Golden Bachelorette, Joan Vassos and Chock Chapel, have left fans wondering whether their relationship is as sincere as it appears to be. Chock caught Joan's eye in the first episode of The Golden Bachelorette Season 1, with his homemade soup earning him the season's first one-on-one date. This Disneyland trip brought the pair closer, and their connection only strengthened from there. By the finale, Joan's choice was clear. She awarded Chock the final rose, and he proposed to the private school administrator. Since the season's conclusion, Joan and Chock have frequently updated fans online regarding their relationship and travels. From personal Disneyland invites to exclusive interviews, the pair have reaped the benefits of their reality TV stint. Their active social media pages and highly successful careers following their television debut have attracted scrutiny. Some believe that the pair are prolonging the engagement period and or concealing turmoil to profit monetarily. A recent post, in which Joan and Chock participate in a viral challenge, left some wondering if the couple feels they need to prove their compatibility. The pair attempt a viral balancing challenge in a video posted to Joan's Instagram account. Joan and Chock locked arms, leaned into one another, and tested their joint strength. After some failed attempts and lots of laughter, they give up. While Joan and Chock seem like the perfect couple, some critics are unconvinced. They have faced scrutiny for their overly positive portrayal online and the Bachelor franchise's history with ill-intentioned alums. This post may have been positioned to squash rumors of a showmance, as Joan and Chock seem almost unrealistically cheerful. They have been careful not to share any turbulence in the relationship. One post shared on Joan's account discussed their Thanksgiving plans and hinted at some trouble integrating their families. While they told viewers that the holiday phase was successful, Joan turned to Chock and asked, "The family part is a little harder, right?" They did not expand on the statement, and the post has since been deleted. Joan and Chock's relationship had been questioned before the engagement. Some felt that Chock was overly possessive of the Maryland native, with one competitor, Pascal Adgi, finding him too controlling. Their plans for a long-distance relationship and the juggling of their family, careers, and love life have left some fans unsure of their potential. They may feel they need to prove their relationship's strength to avoid further judgment. Only they know the intimate details of their romance, and Joan and Chock are undoubtedly feeling the pressure of the limelight. If they imply some inner turmoil, critics will blindly jump to conclusions. If Joan and Chock seem unrealistically perfect, some will question their authenticity. They have little incentive to share their private issues, and they shouldn't have to. Joan and Chock are stronger than critics believe. They have been communicative, understanding, mature, and accommodating throughout the relationship. Despite their obstacles, the newly engaged pair are expected to follow through on their commitments. The Golden Bachelorette fans can anticipate a potentially televised wedding in the future. The Golden Bachelorette may be known for its heartwarming moments and second chances at love. But when it comes to Joan Vassos and Chock Chapel, there's nothing conventional about their journey. From the very start of the season, their chemistry has been undeniable, leaving viewers teetering between rooting for romance and questioning their true intentions. And this week, the infamous Balance Challenge brought their dynamic into sharper focus, reigniting rumors of a showmance, a relationship fabricated for the cameras. The episode kicked off with host Nancy Holkauer introducing the challenge with her usual flair. Contestants were paired up to test not only their physical balance, but also their ability to communicate and support each other. The goal was simple: maintain equilibrium while navigating a series of increasingly wobbly platforms. But for Joan and Chock, the stakes were anything but low. As their names were called to partner up, Joan's raised eyebrow and Chock's wide grin didn't go unnoticed. "Guess it's fate," Chock quipped, earning a playful eye roll from Joan. The audience, both in studio and at home, erupted in laughter, but the subtext was hard to ignore. Were they just playing along, or was there a deeper connection?
Antics
Brewing
began
began almost immediately. While other pairs focused intently on the task, Joan and Chock seemed more interested in turning the challenge into a comedy routine. Joan feigned exasperation as Chock wobbled dramatically, his arms flailing like a windmill in a storm. "You're supposed to be helping me, not reenacting Cirque du Soleil," she teased, her laughter infectious. Chock, never one to shy away from the spotlight, fired back. "I'm just keeping it interesting. Who wants to watch two people standing still?" Their banter had everyone, contestants, crew, and audience alike, in stitches. But as the challenge progressed, their inability to take it seriously began to raise eyebrows. "It's almost like they're more focused on entertaining us than winning," observed fellow contestant Pascal Ivy during a confessional. "Makes you wonder if they're here for love or just for the cameras." The speculation isn't new. Since the early episodes, Joan and Chock have been dogged by rumors of a showmance. Their playful dynamic and knack for stealing the spotlight have made them fan favorites, but not without scrutiny. Critics argue that their chemistry feels too curated, too perfect for reality TV, and this week's challenge only added fuel to the fire. As the platforms became more unstable, Joan and Chock's antics escalated. At one point, Chock pretended to lose his balance entirely, dramatically toppling into Joan's arms. "Looks like I've fallen for you," he declared with a wink, eliciting groans and cheers from the crowd. Joan, ever quick-witted, shot back, "You've fallen for yourself. More like it." Despite their lack of focus, the pair somehow managed to stay in the competition longer than expected, their natural rapport compensating for their lack of coordination. But their eventual elimination came as no surprise. What did surprise everyone, however, was their reaction. Instead of disappointment, Joan and Chock treated their exit like a victory lap, bowing theatrically and high-fiving each other. "We might have lost the challenge," Joan said, "but we won the crowd." Their showmanship sparked immediate debate among viewers. Social media lit up with divided opinions, with some praising their chemistry and others questioning their sincerity. "Joan and Chock are the only reason I'm watching this season," tweeted one fan. "They're hilarious and clearly into each other." But not everyone was convinced. "They're obviously playing it up for the cameras," argued another. "Real relationships aren't this performative." Back at the mansion, the fallout from the challenge was palpable. Joan and Chock's fellow contestants weren't shy about expressing their doubts. "If they're serious about finding love, they have a funny way of showing it," said Nancy Hulkower, echoing the sentiments of many. Joan, however, seemed unfazed by the criticism. During a private moment with the cameras, she addressed the rumors head-on. "People can think what they want," she said. "Chock and I have a connection, yes, but that doesn't mean we're not here for the right reasons. We're just trying to have fun and enjoy the journey." Chock, for his part, was equally unapologetic. "Life's too short to take everything so seriously," he said. "If that makes people question our motives, so be it. I know what's real, and that's all that matters." Despite their insistence, the rumors refused to die down. Even host Nancy Hulkower couldn't resist poking fun during the rose ceremony. "Joan and Chock," she said with a smirk. "You may not have nailed the balance challenge, but you certainly know how to keep us entertained." As the night went on, the tension between Joan and Chock's playful personas and the serious tone of the competition became increasingly evident. While other contestants formed deep connections and shared heartfelt moments, Joan and Chock seemed content to remain in their own world, their bond a curious mix of camaraderie and flirtation. For many, the balance challenge was a microcosm of their entire journey on the show, equal parts endearing and exasperating. Whether they're destined for true love or simply enjoying their 15 minutes of fame, one thing is certain: Joan and Chock know how to make an impression. As the episode drew to a close, viewers were left with more questions than answers. Are Joan and Chock genuinely exploring a connection, Or are they using their chemistry to stay in the spotlight? Is their bond a testament to the unpredictable nature of love, or a carefully crafted storyline designed to keep us watching? Only time will tell. But for now, Joan and Chock remain the most talked about duo on the Golden Bachelorette. Their antics a perfect blend of humor, intrigue, and just a hint of scandal. And whether you love them or love to question them, one thing's for sure, they're not going anywhere quietly.